Hartford, Connecticut, January 24th, 68. Dear Mother and Sister, this is a good week for me. I stopped in the Herald office as I came through New York to see the boys on the staff, and young James Gordon Bennett asked me to write twice a week, impersonally, for the Herald, and said if I would, I might have full swing and write about anybody and everybody I wanted to. I said I must have the very fullest possible swing, and he said, all right. I said it's a contract, and that settled that matter. I'll make it a point to write one letter a week anyhow. But the best thing that has happened was here. This great American publishing company kept on trying to bargain with me for a book till I thought I would cut the matter short by coming up for a talk. I met Reverend Henry Ward Beecher in Brooklyn, and with his usual whole-souled way of dropping his own work to give other people a lift when he gets a chance, he said, "Now here, you are one of the talented men of the age. Nobody is going to deny that. But in matters of business, I don't suppose you know more than enough to come in when it rains. I'll tell you what to do and how to do it." And he did. And I listened well, and then came up here and made a splendid contract for a Quaker City book of 500 or 600 large pages with illustrations, the manuscript to be placed in the publisher's hands by the middle of July. My percentage is to be a fifth more than they have ever paid any author, except Horace Greeley. Beecher will be surprised, I guess, when he hears this. But I had my mind made up to one thing. I wasn't going to touch a book unless there was money in it and a good deal of it. I told them so. I had the misfortune to bust out one author of standing. They had his manuscript with the understanding that they would publish his book if they could not get a book from me. They only published 2 books at a time, and so my book and Richardson's Life of Grant will fill the bill for next fall and winter. So that manuscript was sent back to its author today. These publishers get out the most tremendous editions of their books you can imagine. I shall write to the Enterprise and Alta every week, as usual, I guess, and to the Herald twice a week, occasionally to the Tribune and the magazines. I have a stupid article in the Galaxy just issued. But I am not going to write to this, that, and the other paper anymore. The Chicago Tribune wants letters, but I hope and pray I have charged them so much that they will not close the contract. I am gradually getting out of debt, but these trips to New York do cost like sin. I hope you have cut out and forwarded my printed letters to Washington. Please continue to do so as they arrive. I have had a tip-top time here for a few days, guest of Mr. Juno Hooker's family, Beecher's relatives, and a general way of Mr. Bliss also, who is head of the publishing firm. Puritans are mighty straight-laced, and they won't let me smoke in the parlor, but the Almighty don't make any better people. Love to all. Goodbye. I shall be in New York 3 days, then go on to the capital. Yours affectionately, especially Ma, your Samuel. I have to make a speech at the annual Herald dinner on the 6th of May.